All right, yo, I want to talk about the power of being unreasonable. Being unreasonable. When you look at highly successful people, and I'm talking about like highly successful. I'm not talking about your local dude who makes six figures, selling insurance or whatever he does to make six figures. I'm talking about your 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure, 10-figure earners. These people are highly unreasonable people. You try to speak reason into these people's heads and they look at you like you're crazy. There is no reasoning with the highly successful. Because highly successful people understand that in order to get to that level, there has to be a level of being unreasonable. Because the world promotes reason and normal and average so hard. It's so overly promoted and pushed and forced on you to be average, to take Saturday off. Why the hell do I have to take Saturday off and Sunday off? Who said my work week has to be Monday through Friday? Why do I need to close my doors at 5 o'clock? Why? That is very thinking with reason. Reasonable people would say, yeah, man, just stop working at 5, go home and enjoy your day. And, I know I could work to 6, I could work to 7 if I want to. I can work before 9. Why do I have to start work at 9? I can start at 8, 7. I can start at 5 in the morning if I want to. Unreasonable people. See, now anyone who thinks I'm crazy for saying this is probably a very reasonable person. You're probably very reasonable. You're probably like, oh man, this man's workaholic, this, that, and the third. When I don't look at it like that. I look at it as like, hey, I'm fighting for my dream. And any dream worth having requires a level of being unreasonable. Because the world is going to continue to try to suppress your dream with reason. With being average, with being normal, with you're doing too much, with why are you pushing so hard, with relax. The world's going to try to push that upon you. Look at a child. Before we get normalized, see, normalized, averaged, like before we are put reason into our mind, a kid is very unreasonable. Kid wants something, they go now. No waiting, no delay. They say it, they go for it, they grab it, they touch it. Now they may get hurt depending on whatever it is that they want, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe that didn't work, but I could still get this thing that I may want, but maybe not in the way or the fashion that I just tried to do it. A child is they go after it, but and then as we become adults, we get normalized. A child, they want to be, what do you want to be? You grow up, I want to be a king, I want to be a prince, I want to be a fairy, I want to be, I want to be the president, I want to be something big. Ask any kid. A kid's not, well, I guess unless you're me. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a garbage man. I thought it was cool. But nonetheless, kids have big dreams, whether it's a garbage man or whatever. If I wanted to be a garbage man, I should have went for it. But then you get normalized. Oh, garbage men don't make money. Okay, well, hey, maybe I can rewrite the whole thing and switch the game and make it more efficient. And you just don't know. You just don't know, because in the beginning you're thinking unreasonable, and then someone tries to put reason in your mind. Thank God my father didn't do that to me. I told my father I wanted to be a garbage man, and he told me, son, that's okay as long as you own the company. As long as you own the damn company, that is okay. That is okay. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Pops, for that. Because he could have tried to talk me out of my dream of being a garbage man. Like, nah, son, you don't need to do that. They don't make no damn money. So you got to be unreasonable. You have to be unreasonable in your actions and what it is that you want. Like, you know, I call new customers, new leads. I call sold leads that we're doing business with now. I call people who have backed out. See, a lot of people don't want to call clients that they've lost because they may have had a bad experience or whatever. No, call them still. Call them. Be unreasonable. I have to follow up with you. I am a business owner. That's my duty to follow up with you. You don't determine my duty just because you don't want to do business. You may not want to do business with me right now. I have to be unreasonable. I'm going to continue to follow up with you. Doesn't mean I'm going to harass the person or something like that. But I can still continue to follow up with a customer, regardless of, you know, where they backed out. You know, so like I got a client. She's one of my old clients, ex-clients, is marrying my competitor. I could easily be like, all right, yeah, just leave them alone. I can follow up with them. No, we're going to continue to follow up with them because that's my duty. I have to follow up with my leads, with my unsold customers. I have to follow up with customers who left us, all of that. So we'll continue to do that and be unreasonable. But nonetheless, the highly successful, Elon Musk, you know, like these people, hate these people, whatever. Elon Musk, Trump, Grant Cardone, Hormozy, who else we got in that list? LeVar Ball. Yeah, y'all probably don't know who LeVar Ball is unless you're into sports. LeVar Ball, unreasonable. Cardone, unreasonable. Donald Trump, unreasonable. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, unreasonable people. Unreasonable. So, LeVar Ball, though, that man is funny. That is a funny dude. But he has 3 sons. All of them are highly successful. All of them went to the NBA because he was unreasonable. How many people say, you know, when you have a kid, you know, only 0.05% of kids go to play professional sports, and the entire time you have a kid who wants to play professional sports, and you keep telling your kid, oh, just make sure you have a plan B and a plan C, because 0.05% of kids actually make it to play in the NFL. It's like, bro, why are you discouraging the kid? Why are you discouraging me? You know, let me be part of the 0.05% that make it. Don't put any negativity, any doubt, any seed of nothing in my mind. I need to be unreasonable. Unreasonable in my goals, in my actions. You have to be unreasonable, because if you're reasonable, the world is going to suck your dream right out of you and spit it back at you. And next thing you know, the exact dream that you had, somebody else is going to be doing it because they were unreasonable. Be unreasonable. When you look at somebody doing something amazing, or who's done something amazing, they are no different than you. The only difference is that they were unreasonable. That is the only difference. Now, once you become unreasonable, you work your ass off to obtain the goal in front of you. You work your butt off, long days, long hours, holidays, yes, to do something great, it will require you to work on a holiday. That is the thing about highly successful things. It requires you to do things that are not normal. Normal people take the holidays off. If you want to be normal, then great. This video is not for you. I'm speaking to those who want to be unreasonable and highly successful. That requires a level of insanity, I guess you could say. You don't gotta be insane, but you can't be normal, okay? You can't be normal. I don't know how many different times or different ways to say this, but be unreasonable with your goals, with your dreams. Don't let the world take it from you. Don't wake up and be 30, 35, 40, 45 and be like, man, like I remember I wanted to do this one thing and now somebody else did it because they were unreasonable. You could do whatever it is you put your mind to, but just keep your mind on it. Let's go.